Hey guys, good afternoon. It's me, Destiny, here, and I decided to do another assumptions video. Assumptions and also things that have just been kind of prevalent, I guess, in my YouTube career. But let me start off by saying that this is an absolutely beautiful look. Hopefully the conversation does not overshadow this look. I created this look the other day because it's been so long since I've done anything just fun and beautiful. So I wanted to do something fun and beautiful, yet also still really wearable and something that you can do on the everyday. If you want to recreate this look using stars, I got these stars from Kaja. I got this eyeshadow look from OPV Beauty London. They've been so kind to me. They sent me a ring light. Oh my God. Makeup, just really, really sweet people. So definitely check out their brand. They have some really inexpensive, really great products. So especially if you're in the UK, definitely check them out. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you, if you're in the UK, you know that their products are amazing. So yeah, the title of this video is Bitter, Depressed, and Envious of Other People's Success. These are things I have heard over the years about myself. These are things that people have told me that they've read on social sites, because I don't really frequent Lipstick Alley like I used to back in the day. Always go and look and see what was being said, because I was really concerned about my online image. Not that I'm not anymore, but what I do realize is people are gonna say what they wanna say, regardless to how much you check up on it. So let's start out with the bitter. That was an assumption that was made. Somebody said I seem to be bothered by the success of other people, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. You guys may or not know, but I've met a lot of YouTube people, and at one point I really was affected by how fake, I guess you can say, that people came off, because I would meet people in person who would say, oh my God, I'm such a huge fan and this and that. And I always would think, well, why don't you ever say this in a video? Why wait to meet me in person? You know, you make videos about other people who inspire you. You tell your fans about other people who you've got inspiration from, but I've never felt that I've ever been mentioned, especially by larger people. And you have to take into consideration, if somebody with millions and millions and millions of viewers and subscribers comes to you and tells you how much they learned from you, how big a part you played in their success, but they never really give you any kind of notoriety or even a helping hand up, especially when you're down, it's just kind of a weird situation. So I've definitely had resentments toward people. I've never been bitter. I've actually attended a lot of celebratory events for people, but I never really document it because I'm just not that kind of person. Like, I just don't document everything. I just don't shove every picture I've taken with every person onto social media. I have pictures with huge people. The only time I think I've heavily documented something is when I went to Essence Black Women in Hollywood. I mean, that was something different. I met icons and legends there, so that was something there. But I mean, people are going to say what they want to say, and people are just going to make assumptions, because when you check onto YouTube, it is hard not to see who's doing well. It's obvious through numbers. You know, we get paid for views. You know, we get partnerships based on how popular we are. You know, and for me to have been doing this for 10 years and for me to have such huge fans and supporters, it's always been something that has made me just, it's irritating. I think I've shown my irritation. So that's that. And I just never have an issue expressing myself. And that comes to the whole depressed portion of it all. On Instagram, I did air grievances, and I have, of course, posted stories where I'm just like, I'm fed up, I'm done with this, I want to sell all my makeup, I want to get out of LA. I've said that several times, and it's just something that comes with the territory of being a water sign. We will express our feelings. We have plenty of feelings. We will share them. It just is what it is. That's just how I am. I have a self-deprecating personality. If you know me, if you rock with me, that's something that you've already learned, but I am very confident. I have full confidence in myself. I've never been diagnosed clinically depressed or anything like that. But like most people, I've been down in the dumps. But we just came out of the trend of no feelings and all this other stuff. So while people were hiding their feelings, and many people feel exactly the way I do, the way I express myself is just different than other people. So it's easy for people to say, oh, she's this and she's that, because I express myself and I don't hide my feelings and I really don't care how people feel about it. So that's something that has come out over time. And it is what it is. I've felt, or many people have felt the exact same way that I have, and they just either choose not to share it or they share it in a different way. And it's never really bothered me that people have felt a certain way about me, because when it comes down to it, when you meet people in person, the energy is completely different than the way it is online. And that's always kind of bothered me. Like, I meet people in person, I give you the same energy that I give you online. If we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. I never rush up to people and pretend to like them more than I do. I never really do the whole, oh my God, take a selfie with me. I'm a huge fan. If I'm a huge fan of you, you will know. And if I'm not, you'll know. You know what I mean? I'll keep my distance and I'll keep it low and I'll keep it quiet. That's how I am. And sometimes that bothers people because they assume that now that we're in public, let's pretend like we're best friends. And I've never really been of that mindset. And I understand that that rubs people the wrong way, or a way that may not be the best. And that's cool. Envious of other people's success. False. I am often very, very happy for people. I think the only person that I've ever shown disdain for is because we've had personal issues. And because I'm not huge, people think that, oh, this is just something that you've conjured up in your mind. No, we meet each other. We work together. So for people to automatically assume that this is something that came from nowhere, something that I made up, is kind of strange, especially when we are pretty much co-workers. We work together, we go to events together. A lot of us have shared the same managers, and a lot of us have had experiences. So nothing that I've ever felt has been something that I've just conjured up. I have had experiences with these people. We have shared space, we've worked together, we've shared managers and different things like that. So that's just something that I've always kind of heard, and I'm just be like, whatever. I'm the kind of person, I let people think whatever. I let people feel however, and I just kind of keep my facts as my facts. This is something that I just wanted to address because it's a fun way for me to let you guys know exactly how I feel and what's going on without me doing a vlog video. I feel like when I do vlog videos and it's just me and the camera, I turn up, I get irritated. Me and my viewers, we get in back and forth, and that's something that's happened over time. At one point, I did resent my viewers because I felt like I would go onto sites and see people dragging me, and I never felt like anybody, especially since people always say, oh my God, I've learned so much from you. I'm such a huge fan. I've been a fan of you forever. I never seen anyone running to my defense. I never seen anybody like kind of trying to clear the air. So at one point, I did resent a lot of my social media platforms. So I think that's where a lot of the confusion and anger came from. And I'm just a very, 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 very honest person. I don't like to lie. I don't like to have to keep up lies. I don't like to have to tell more lies to cover the lies that I've told you. So that is just a part of who I am. I'm very, very expressive. I say how I feel how I say, and I move on from it. You know, it just is what it is. I really like doing these kind of videos because I know that there are things that you guys want to know about me. I know there are questions that you guys have had. I know there have been comments and remarks made, but I don't focus a lot of energy into that the way I used to, but doing this kind of video is fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Those are just 3 topics that I really wanted to tackle because I hear it, you know what I mean? And I just kind of ignore it because I can see where a lot of people make these assumptions. I can see where I may have led you to make these assumptions. You know, there have been comparisons made between me and other bloggers, and a lot of times I will resent that because I've helped people in this industry and I felt like I never had it paid forward. So a lot of that resentment has shown. It is what it is. I am who I am, and if you rock with me, then that's what you do, and if you don't, then you don't, you know? Again, I want to say that I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's all really, really simple and self-explanatory. You guys know that my main thing is you have to blend. blend and you have to layer, and keep your brushes clean in between steps. That's one thing that I always do. I keep a little towel on my lap and I'll wipe my brushes off to keep them clear so I can blend. Again, check out KajaBeauty. They have absolutely amazingly pigmented eyeshadow palettes, and then everything in this video used will be linked below. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're new here and you have no idea what's going on, my apologies. We are just clearing the air and I'm just trying to get back to a good space with you guys. I hope you guys understand that. As always, I want to thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye guys.